Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today, gentlemen, I've got a question for you. Should a man wear a bracelet or bracelets? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys what your opinion is. Now, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should consider wearing a bracelet, especially if you're a man that doesn't. Now, I'm in that camp. So on a daily basis, I do not wear bracelets. I grew up conservative West Texas where you do not wear a bracelet. Otherwise, people are just going to look at you very, very strangely. But over the last 20 years, I've had the privilege to travel the world, to be able to see some amazing things, and I've developed friendships with men that are running amazing companies. And one of them, Hamed over at Helix Cuffs, and Carlos over at the Collaterals. These two guys, 2 amazing companies, and they both make bracelets. And they approached me and said, Antonio, like you should look at this. You should try it. Look at what and I see these guys, very amazing companies. They're taking 2 very different approaches. Let me show you. This is what Carlos has over at the Collaterals, and this can actually be worn. I've seen pictures of men with suits wearing this, and I'll talk about how they're doing that. And then Hamed and his partner, they've been building these in Colorado, handmade. But the point is I normally wouldn't wear bracelets. I wouldn't have considered them. And these 5 points I'm about to share with you, hopefully they get you thinking about it. And I'd love for us to have a constructive, conversation about this down in the comments. And if you decide to purchase from those companies, go check out in the comments. I'm going to give you guys some discount codes so that you can get a great deal when you decide, or if you decide to start wearing a bracelet. All right. So number 1 reason why maybe you would want to consider start to wear a bracelet is it's a great conversation starter. I find that conversation is something that's of a lost art, and part of it is getting it started. We pass people all the time. Everyone almost looks the same. But if you're wearing a bracelet, especially in an occasion, maybe it's formal and you've got something that just attracts a bit of attention, and not necessarily in a bad way. Or maybe you're on the beach and you don't really have much else in style. You don't want to wear a watch. And this is something that allows you to talk and to be open with another person, and to who knows where this could go. It could be start of a beautiful relationship. Maybe it's that woman that you've wanted to be engaged with and she just asks you, where did you get that from? And you're able to tell her about your appreciation for, artistry and, handmade things. Or it's a business acquaintance. And it's someone's like, wow, I knew you were a creative person, and you were into jewelry, but please tell me more about this. So who knows where it can go, but I love the idea that it starts a conversation. Point number 2, it's practical. Maybe. Some of you guys may say, well, Antonio, how's it practical? Let's look at ID bracelets. Let's look at health bracelets. Let's look at the paracord bracelet. Yes. Okay, last one may be a bit of a joke, but hey, if you're going off and you're jumping out of a C-130 and into the woods of Alaska, or I don't know, wherever you're going, it may be something that, hey, just having that paracord bracelet is useful. But for some men, it's a practicality. So on to point number 3, wealth and status. So it has been shown when people look at others with jewelry, there's an instant trigger in the back of their mind that this person has a bit of money. And maybe we don't see it in North America so much, but I know if I travel over to East Europe, I'm going to see a lot more jewelry in that part of the world. I'm going to see jewelry and gold over in China and other parts of India is a clear sign that this person is wealth. So yeah, we've tried to push down that there aren't class and divisions of people, but in other parts of the world, it isn't always that clear. And even here in the United States, when we see someone driving a BMW, we see somebody driving, a Mercedes, we have something, that person has to be pretty successful when we see them, or, they're living off credit card debt. But in any case, you don't have that when you're walking in the Starbucks and you're talking with somebody. But if we see that they wear a little bit of jewelry, oftentimes it could be something, this person is a little bit different. So let's get into point number 4, special meaning and perhaps signifying your culture. So I was talking about, and we've seen some of the bead bracelets out there, perhaps that's something that comes out of your culture. Now, Hamed, I don't actually know so much about his background, but I know for him, wearing jewelry was something that was a bit more common. And wherever you're from the world, whether it be the Middle East, whether it be Northern Africa, maybe it's parts of India, maybe jewelry wearing and bracelets are a part of your culture, and you want to bring that into your normal dress. Point number 5, you actually like it. And I was talking, there was a gentleman that actually came out to our StyleCon event. He purchased a bracelet from Hamed, and I saw him leave. Mike, you know who you are. And he left a comment. This is a Marine veteran, and he's saying he just loves the bracelet, how it reminds him of something, so it has meaning, but how he just started to love actually the attention he got and how he felt wearing it. And so he wears it now with pride, and people come up and start talking to him about the bracelet. So he wears it because he likes it. Guys, what do you think of those 5 points? And I would love to hear from you in the comments about the 2 companies that I talked about wearing bracelets in general. Take care. See you in the next video.